Why do people hate on MMPR Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from films from studios? Let's go.
You've probably heard the phrase before. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is overrated. It's one of those
Cap.
phrases that gets dropped into every Power Rangers discussion sooner or later. Some fans are just done with it. The same helmets, the same suits, the same nostalgia being recycled again and again. But here's the thing, not everyone agrees with that. The Mighty Morphin era isn't just the beginning of the franchise, it's the face of the franchise. So why is it like the most divisive era of them all? I'm going to break down why so many people hate Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and why some people still love it. So let's start with the obvious. Some fans just don't like it, and honestly that's fair. If you watched any of the 30 plus seasons of Power Rangers, you know that a lot of the later entries, Time Force, RPM, Dino Charge, even Beast Morphers, have tighter writing, deeper character arcs, and way more complex storytelling than Mighty Morphin. Compared to those, the original series can look a lot cheesier than the franchise already is. It was a 1990s adaptation of a Japanese kids show spliced with American high school drama footage. It was colourful and
It's a great idea, back in the day that y'all really should thank Haim for bringing to reality.
campy, but also arguably for a much younger audience. And if you don't vibe with that, then that's completely valid. But where the hate really comes from is that if you are a fan of Power Rangers but not Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you really can't escape it. Because the brand keeps returning to it over and over and over again.
Well, now, why do you think they keep returning to it over and over and over again? Because it's the most popular season. The originals will always be number one because when it comes to popularity, there was no other season that could surpass it. So the reason why they keep going back to MMPR is because it's the most popular. It's the most recognizable brand. You know the Red Ranger suit from a mile away. You don't know shit about the Green Samurai suit. You might, is that a Power Ranger? But when you see the Red Ranger suit, you're like, oh shit.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
That's the Red Ranger. You know that's the Red Ranger as he does his salute to the guy with the pretty mean one-liners.
Debuted in 1993 and technically ended in 1996. But the storyline, and more importantly the cast, didn't really end until a few years later. And after that, it just kept coming back. In 1998,
it just wouldn't die, dog. It's just like cockroaches in New Orleans. They just won't die. They just keep coming back.
Adam appears in Power Rangers in Space. In 2002, Forever Red brings back Jason, Tommy, and even Bulk and Skull. In 2004,
look, you had to bring the GOAT back. I mean, this is the face of Power Rangers. Whether people want to admit to it, like it, hate it, Jason David Frank has always and will be the face of Power Rangers.
Tommy returns as a mentor in Dino Thunder, complete with Dino-themed nostalgia. 2007 sees Adam and Alpha 6 come back for the
shout out to Johnny Young Bosch
15th anniversary. In 2011, Samurai reuses the classic theme song.
I saw the ninja who be pushing the old people.
Adam and Alpha 6 come back for the 15th anniversary. In 2011, Samurai reuses the classic
where this ninja at?
Theme song.
Where he at, huh?
And even sneaks Bulk and Skull in again. In 2013, Megaforce and Super Megaforce go all in on nostalgia, and Tommy ends up being the front of the...
When in doubt, you can't go wrong introducing the Green Ranger to anything.
Legendary battle. In 2017, there is a full-on movie reboot of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. In 2018...
And they were supposed to introduce the Green Ranger at the end of the 2017 one, but... shit didn't happen.
Dimensions in Danger features Tommy, Cat, and Rocky, once again with Tommy getting most of the story. In 2020, Jason returns in
Bro.
Power Rangers Beast.
Bro came back just to scam the government. God damn.
Morphers along with other retro Dino Rangers. And in 2023, Billy and Lord Zed are regulars in Cosmic Fury. Plus, we got a full reunion special for Mighty Morphin.
We didn't get a full reunion. I didn't like it.
On Netflix. Since 1995, we've not gone more than 4 years without some return of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's wild. And for long-time fans, it can start to feel like the franchise is just in this endless loop over and over again. But it's not just the shows. It's the toys and everything else that comes under that category, the merchandise. In 2012, 2013, the Legacy line started and it just kind of went downhill from this point. Bandai, Hasbro, Super 7, Funko, Tubbs, Loot Crate, if it can be molded, printed, or painted, there's probably a Mighty Morphin version of it.
I mean, and that's the thing, right? When it comes to remember, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was just a commercial for the toys.
Morphers, Zords, helmets, statues, pins.
Right? So if you're going to invest in toys, are you going to invest in making SPD toys? Or are you going to invest in making toys that's going to appeal to multiple generations? I mean, if you just want to appeal to the Gen Zers or whatever, make the Disney version stuff, dog. But that's just such a smaller audience, right? So the reason why MMPR is so popular is because it's so profitable. Hey, we're going to make the MMPR toys. It's going to appeal to the new people, the old people, the in-between people. And that's just where our bread and butter is Power Rangers bread and butter will always be MMPR. No other season will generate as much money as for toy sales as MMPR.
You name it, they've made it. When meanwhile other seasons go barely touched. Some seasons don't even get full toy sets when Mighty Morphin are getting new figures every couple of months. Even the Lightning Collection, which was meant to celebrate every season, every era of the show, kinda just turned into rehashes of Mighty Morphin. We had several full teams of Mighty Morphin Rangers, Mighty Morphin collabs with Ninja Turtles and Cobra Kai. And then despite having regular Mighty Morphin, metallic Mighty Morphin, translucent Mighty Morphin, shiny Mighty Morphin, we then had reimagined Mighty Morphin and updated Mighty Morphin. So when we started off, we only actually had Tommy and Lord Zed, and I believe there was like Dino Charge and like 2 other figures in the wave.
Here's the thing though, right? If the Dino Charge toys were selling out, then you would have more Dino Charge toys. Remember, all this stuff goes off analytics, right? So the analysts say, hey, MMPR toys are selling. They're not going to invest in making Dino Thunder toys when we know we can easily turn a profit doing MMPR toys. It's a business thing. It's not some loyalty thing. It's not like, oh, we really love Jason David Frank or anything like that. It's, hey, we have to follow the money. When we make MMPR toys, we're printing money. When we're making Dino Thunder toys, we're probably going to have to sell some on clearance.
And then as we go on, you know, we start to fill things out. It's fine, you know, we get another Z before we get the Blue Ranger. But eventually, you know, we start filling up. We got comic book figures. They were great. Alpha 5 and the Zordon set, a Morpher. All of this stuff is pretty cool. You know, there's 2 more Green Rangers there, but, you know, that's chill. There's another White Ranger. There's some Metallic Rangers, more Metallic Rangers. 2 packs, updated figures, updated boxes, Ninja Turtle 2 packs. There's a lot of Mighty Morphin going on here. I mean, we don't even have Mystic Force. There's no Jungle Fury. There's no Operation Overdrive. No Ninja Storm.
There's no demand for them. That's the thing. If there's no demand, why would it be it? Why would it be there?
Blake claims me.
They choose something like Wild Force. We've got the Blue Ranger.
Blake claims me.
2 separate Lunar Wolf Rangers. And a Putrid. No yellow, no white, no black, no red. What's going on? And then when the Lightning Collection went on hiatus, which realistically means ended, we had Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition. Another new line of figures that, while hints at eventually including more seasons, clearly puts us in for another like 4 or 5 years of Mighty Morphin toys. Potentially a dream for some collectors. Deja vu for most other fans. And this is where the burnout really kicks in. If you grew up with SPD, Time Force, or Mystic Force,
all you Gen Zers that grew up with this,
it's hard not to feel left out when every celebration of the franchise ends up circling back to the same 6 helmets from 1993. It's not just fatigue, it's a feeling of complete erasure, as if the rest of the franchise doesn't matter as much as Mighty Morphin. When the 2017 reboot dropped, fans hoped.
But do you love the toys? Do you love the toys? If they was going to release a Mystic Force toy line, would it sell out?
Nope.
No. All right, well, good. We're going to release MMPR. Is it going to sell out? Most likely, yes.
For something bold and new, but it was still Mighty Morphin. The cancelled Netflix show that was in development reportedly centered on Tommy Oliver again. Even the comics, which for the most part are brilliant by the way, are very Mighty Morphin centric, and the ones that aren't Mighty Morphin centric still find a way to include, reference, or talk about Mighty Morphin. And now, in the 2020s, we're seeing MMPR-inspired YouTube shows, fan projects.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Ninja Kids. Woof.
And it's the Ninja Kids series that has really pissed people off with going back to Mighty Morphin.
I think people were pissed off that they went back to Mighty Morphin, but I think they're more pissed off about the generative AI for the special effects.
Personally, I'm very excited for that. It's not for the older fan. That's what we're getting in the Disney Plus show coming up, which, I'll be honest, whilst at first wasn't meant to be Mighty Morphin, could turn round to be Mighty Morphin, but it's everywhere. Which means when you're a fan of shows like Dino Thunder or Jungle Fury, it just feels like the show you love is never going to be in the spotlight as much as the original.
Never, dog. Just convert, dog. Just convert, man. All you Dino Thunder ninjas, just pack it up. Come on home. Come on, come on home. We gonna accept you.
Original. And when you look at it at the end of the day, that isn't hate, that's just exhaustion. Fans aren't angry because Mighty Morphin is bad. They're angry because they keep getting told it's the only one that exists. But, and there's always a but, this is the flip side of the whole situation. To a more general audience, Mighty Morphin is Power Rangers. That's what people remember from Saturday morning television,
Now he cooking.
lunchboxes,
Let him
figures,
cook.
and what they used to play on the playground. The helmets, the colours, that unforgettable Go-Go Power Rangers theme, it's burned into pop culture. It's the bat signal of the franchise. Even people who never watched it typically know of the Mighty Morphin
cooking now.
season. So whilst hardcore fans want evolution, Hasbro and the studios behind the brand keep going back to what sells. Nostalgia.
Exactly. What sells? And look, even my man right here, 100% will buy a Jungle Fury purple helmet, dog. We need you to buy all the helmets. We need you to buy all the toys. If you're sick and tired of seeing MMPR, when new toy lines come out, keep buying them. Until if y'all not gonna just keep buying them, then hey, it's MMPR just for life, dog. MMPR for life.
It's safe, it's familiar, and at the end of the day, it's profit. And from a business point of view, it does kind of make sense, although I don't really know how well the Reignition toys are selling. I'm seeing a lot.
See, now he's making sense, right? You go in as a fan, and then you have to think of it as a business towards the end. When you're a little kid, you're like, oh, I just like Dino Fury. Oh, great, man, great. I'm happy you like Dino Fury. Well, where can I get a Dino Fury toy? They like, fuck, Dino Fury toys ain't selling, cuz you better, hey, go get that JDF figure right there. Go get that Green Ranger.
Lot of clearance. And the truth is, the franchise has only ever really been mainstream twice, back in 1993 and with the 2017 movie. And so when corporate then meets pattern, it's not hard to understand why they keep dusting off the same 6 helmets. And I emphasize 6 because you even struggle to see the White Ranger these days. I mean, Reignition hasn't done it yet. Which actually, now that I think about it, I talk about Power Rangers not being in mainstream more than twice. I guess now with them being in Fortnite, that could potentially be a third, but it's
I mean, that was good for Fortnite.
still Mighty Morphin. So why do people hate Mighty Morphin? Because it never really left. We never got a break from it. It's the most loved, most iconic, and most overused part of the entire franchise. For every fan humming the theme song under their breath, there's another fan rolling their eyes because they've just seen another Mighty Morphin Green Ranger in their local shop. But at the end of the day, whether you're burnt out or still very nostalgic about the brand, there is one thing that is certain. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers isn't just a show. It's a legacy of a franchise. A double-edged sword of nostalgia and overexposure that refuses to fade away. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
It's never going away, guys. It's never going away. You could run from it, you could hide it, you could dread it. MMPR arrives still the same. Ninja Kids, MMPR. Reboot is MMPR. So take that with what you will. Cry about it. Write Hasbro, complain about it, kick and scream. It ain't going nowhere. And it's just the business aspect of it. If y'all wanted to go somewhere, everyone needs to buy the newer toys when they come out. If not, you're stuck with MMPR. Peace.